Welcome back to Psychotronic Coast to Coast. We watched a shot-on-video film from 1994, and I think the back of this box, which is from Intervision, also known as Severin Films, the back of this box pretty much explains it best. So I'll just read this real quick. In 1994, aspiring Niagara, Ontario filmmaker Erica Benedicti. There we go. I'll start this over again so you can edit out that little fuck up. In 1994, aspiring Niagara, Ontario filmmaker Erica Benedicti was working part-time at a community cable channel. Over the course of a year, and aided by a dedicated team of friends, volunteers, and fellow film rebels, she wrote, produced, directed, and edited a wildly ambitious, that's saying a lot, feature-length sci-fi action thriller for only $250. That looks like a $250 movie. But when she convinced her employers to broadcast the finished film, Phobe became a Phobe. Yeah. Anyway, Phobe became a local. Try that again. Phobe became a local sensation, was invited to screen at festivals, and remains one of Canada's most infamous cult hits. So, yeah. Intervision is proud to present Benedicti's ultra-low-budget epic, complete with impressive visual effects, Roman candle pyrotechnics, alien predators, lightsaber battles, and space cops with mullets. Now fully remastered with all new special features that reveal the strange, inspired, and sometimes tragic story behind this near impossible DIY triumph. By the way, I actually watched special features on this well before we watched the movie. Good stuff. Worth checking out. So yeah, that is basically the gist of it. Why don't you, and then here, let me do that better transition. And, here to talk about it with me and just finished watching it with me, is my co-host Owen Neal. So, Owen, what are your thoughts?
My thoughts? Right into thoughts?
Right into thoughts. I mean, like, going into this, what did you expect?
Not much.
Yeah, well, it is Psychotronic Coast to Coast after all. All right.
I mean, you said you sent me a trailer, but I don't remember watching it, so.
It's a new. They didn't have. I don't think they had a trailer for the original release, so it was like a newly edited trailer by Benedicti for Intervision to post. So it was like a new age trailer with the new effects and stuff. So, and yes, there are apparently some remastered effects in here, but trust me, it's still really low budget and totally endearing.
Yeah. So other than you telling me the name and that it was made for $250, I knew absolutely nothing.
All right. So why don't you take us through it?
Okay.
As best as you can.
I remember bits and pieces. Like the beginning, it opens up with some military-looking people in the woods, and they're being picked off by I don't know, whatever it is, alien.
Phobe. It's the Phobe.
The Phobe. The Phobes killed the guy. He blew up a girl, which really affected the main guy, the main mullet cop guys. He's pretty affected by that.
Yep.
And then ends up, I don't know, in the office talking to people, and he's sent on a mission, if I remember right.
Yeah, he's like woken up from cryogenic sleep and put in a mission. I think that's how. I think he's woken up from cryogenic sleep is the idea. I don't know if they would convey that entirely well, but low budget. What do you expect?
Yeah, and he's sent to Earth because I believe they're on another planet, right?
Yeah, it's called something or other. There's a really bad CGI effect with some bad. I wouldn't say badly. Some amateurishly composited hills in the foreground that are like real hills in front of CGI 1990 CGI effects. So.
Like a X-wing looking plane.
Yeah, some weird. You know what it really looks like? It looks like Gradius. It looks like the ship from Gradius. Or R-Type. It looks like one of those ships. You know?
Star Fox.
Yeah, like Star Fox. Like one of those video game wing ships that you see from Japan a lot. So, yeah. So then he shot to Earth on a mission.
Yeah, and we were introduced to some. You said college. I thought they were supposed to be high school, but they're in a school.
I'm going to say they're college because they are in their 30s. They're in their mid-20s, so clearly they're in college. Regardless of what the script says, I'm just gonna go with college. They
Yeah,
would never see the school, so it doesn't matter.
they're gonna go get some brewskis, do some partying,
Oh yeah, these are the
and
two guys, right? The two idiots.
it was two guys and two girls, but we didn't really see any of the other two again, did we? We only
No,
saw
I
the
don't.
girl
Yeah,
and the nerdy guy.
yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, because she starts walking home on the train tracks.
And by walking on the train tracks, I mean we have a shot. She walks towards the camera. Another shot where you just see like the alien watching her, and then same shot, but now she's walking the other direction as if it's a different angle, but it's clearly the same angle and the same trees in the background. I don't know if it's, but it wasn't clear if it's supposed to be her walking and we're just seeing a different angle of her walking down a long stretch, or if she's literally pacing back and forth. It's not made abundantly clear in the scene, so she could be doing either. So I don't want to
Yeah,
quite be mean to the. I don't want to be like negative on the scene because it, I don't know.
it was a little overly long,
The movie, yeah, it felt like a good 10 minutes, I would think, easy.
but I'm just talking about the train track
Oh, the
scene.
train track scene. Sorry, yeah.
She
Well, the
kept
movie
stopping
itself.
and
But yeah.
looking back, and then she picked up what turns out to be an egg.
Yeah. It's a weird rock. That's all it is. It's just a fucking
And,
rock, all right?
and then even the scene where she looks up, it's clearly the whatever thing is standing on the tracks looking at her, and it cuts to her looking around, and then like covering her eyes and looking up again. It's still standing there, and then the cop, whatever sergeant something, like tackles her and saves her from being shot.
Oh, Sergeant Daps.
Daps.
Yep, his name's Daps. Greg Daps? Wait, what was his first name?
Yeah, it was Greg, wasn't it?
Wasn't it Greg? Was it Greg?
I think it was Greg.
Greg Daps.
Because he kept saying, "Just call me that," and then
Was it
at the
Greg? It
end,
was
the
Greg
whole
then,
thing.
right? Am I crazy?
Pretty sure it was.
I'm gonna look it up now.
Like, call me Craig.
Craig
Is
or
it?
Greg? Fuck.
I want to say Craig.
Sergeant Greg.
Craigslist.
Greg. It's Greg. Greg Dapp. Okay.
Greg.
Thank you, IMDb, for clearing that up.
Yeah. So he brings her home. We did make a joke that he looked like a nasty boy. I feel like we should mention that because it's hilarious.
Oh my god, he looks like the third member of the Nasty Boys, like Brian Knobs, Jerry Skaggs, and Greg Dapp. And there are trios that are going to be in the new Chikara King of Trios. So there's your obscure wrestling reference for the fans out there.
If you don't know the Nasty Boys and you've seen this movie, look it up.
Just YouTube Nasty Boys best of, and you'll get like 3 matches.
I swear they even wore those same type of sunglasses. Yeah, they were like
They did, yeah.
plastic things with
They're
the strap around
shitty.
it.
They're shitty optometrist roll glasses. So you just unroll them and stick them on your face, and they just kind of stick in your temples. I have a pair of those rolling around here anywhere. They're in my prop box because of this movie. I kept them for my last optometrist. So I was like, yeah, I gotta keep these for Phobe. And I'm gonna, if when I find them again, I'm gonna fucking do a little video on my channel and like use that as a reference to Phobe.
Only if you have a mullet, though.
Dude, I've got long hair. I should just cut the top. Like I can make it into a mullet. Dude, that's a really good idea. Shit.
I wouldn't go that far.
No, I'm totally. I'm altering a plan to do a thing with a mullet. Anyway.
But yeah, so he brings her home. There's a lot of unnecessary dialogue.
Well, that's the movie.
She seemingly goes to bed, and I guess he leaves. He gives her a little thing to push.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't even push it. She like wakes up and picks it up, and he just shows up in her room.
And what is the little thing she has to push? What is it in real life?
It looked like a car starter or one that unlocks the doors.
Keyless entry fob. That's what they call it. Yeah. It's a little remote. You click it and unlocks your car or set your alarm off. That's all it is. It's around her neck now. You even see the red and green button to lock and unlock the car. It's like simple.
But yeah, I don't even think she pushed it, and he just showed up. It's like, what's going on?
I think it's implied she pushed it, but she never actually you don't see her push the button. She grabs it, but it's implied that she's like squeezes it or whatever, right? Like it's not explicit.
Yeah, and then the stranger seemingly takes this potential college and or high school girl out of the house at night. Just leaves.
And or college and or high school girl. Like, oh god.
I'm still undetermined which one it's supposed to be.
Yeah, well, that's a good point. Yeah.
Because I didn't think colleges usually had lockers lined up in a hallway.
Mine did though.
Hmm.
You had to pay for it, and it's so you can keep shit at the school.
You sure you didn't just pay to go back to high school?
Yes, I'm sure I didn't go back to high school, you asshole.
But yeah, now they're running through a park. Aliens shooting at them. Pew pew. Roman candle explosions and pyrotechnics.
The pyrotechnics are just Roman candles and road flares. It looks like. A lot of times it looks like they shoot and then they cut, and then the next scene then they film this. They don't move the camera, but they light a Roman candle, so now it looks like the whatever got shot was on fire. Very simple effect. Also really well done for how cheap it is, honestly.
And their plan to escape him was to go into a bar and dance.
Right? That was weird. That was unnecessary.
Yeah. And then the alien
It was
shows
almost a
them.
Terminator reference, actually. That's
Yeah.
almost a tech noir reference. You know, like she goes to a bar to be safe. Michael Bain finds her, which obviously there's references to Terminator 2 with his jacket that he's wearing. Uh, and then the Terminator shows up. So what happens here? They go dancing, and the alien shows up. It's almost exactly the same thing. It's just low budget and on video.
And then the alien just stands in the door and stares at him. And then they eventually notice him and then run out the back door. Okay.
Alrighty
And
then.
then somewhere in this point, they go to the nerd's house because they want to use their radio.
Oh yeah, that's right. The nerd. Did the nerd get killed?
I don't think so.
The Phobe was killing people every now and then.
Yeah.
Because this was originally shot or written as a slasher film that they toned down for TV, basically, because they got money from their from the TV station to do the film. So they shot it TV safe from then on, or they rewrote it to be TV safe. So.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember. They
'Cause
may
they
or
go
may
to
not have
this-
died.
Radio place, he plugs in something to it, and then they're like, let's go eat.
Yep.
And then I kind of start forgetting what happens. So I'm just going to jump to it. At some point,
Filler happens.
She gets captured or runs into a warehouse.
I think I missed this part, but I think they're trying to capture it because his job is to not kill it, but to capture it. His duty was to capture it, so I think he's trying to capture it in the building, and like trap it so that he can get it in the containment unit, right? I think that was the whole point of them being in there, and they get separated, and it comes after her, and then he comes to save her. I think that's this whole part that we're at. So
yeah, I just remember he goes in the building and she's just like laying down. So I was like, did she just go in this building and take a nap?
Maybe
Or
she
was
was
she, like,
captured, and
knocked
then
out?
he went to go save her. Fuck. I'm
then we get
sorry.
to
I missed a piece here. I got distracted, and it's a very it has its moments of slowdom.
Yeah. So since we're at the factory, we should talk about the ending fight.
The epic lightsaber duel.
There was that, which was not very long.
And that was like 30 seconds, but there was an epic lightsaber duel. It happened.
Yeah, and then they run out.
Yeah.
And there's something that's glowing they don't want to step on. I don't remember why.
I don't remember why. He falls on it later with no problem, so I don't know what's up.
And then he falls on it when the alien's trying to get him. She runs into a crane, and it's like the slowest swing of a crane ever.
It's supposed to be in slow motion, but it's not. It's actually in normal motion, pretending to be slow motion. So the crane swings in slowly. But it's shot at normal speed, so it looks like it's going normal speed but slow, not in slow motion, right? So it's just like, yeah,
yep.
Trying.
And we didn't mention, but every time there's a vision from the alien creature, it's always like tracking, and it's like a weird, predator type vision.
Terminator, Predator type vision, yeah. There's a lot of Terminator and Predator references in this. So.
Gets hit with the crane, it goes offline. He broke it.
Breaks the helmet.
So then, if this whole fight wasn't awkward enough, he gets on the crane little hook thing and slowly is brought out the door. Extremely slowly.
It's not actually slow. That's slow-mo. I told you. It's supposed to be slow-mo.
No, it was not slow-mo at that point.
No, that's right, because it was shot in normal motion, pretending to be slow motion. That was my
I'm
point.
telling you, that whole crane ride was not supposed to be slow motion.
I'm telling you, it was
just
totally supposed to be
slow.
slow motion. It was just awfully
No,
shot.
never. It was just slow and painful.
No, I'm pretty sure they were
You could have
trying to do
walked
slow
out the
motion.
door
They
at
were
a
trying to
faster
emulate
speed.
slow motion. I'm almost positive. There was a bunch of slow motion in this film. A lot of it. The film's only like 70 something minutes long, so
I'm saying right here that's not slow motion. It's not even supposed to be slow motion.
so in the
But
comments of the
anyways,
video, why don't you give us your thoughts? Do you think at the end of this was slow motion, or was it intended to be slow motion, or was it just slow? I mean, obviously it was shot slow, but was the director's intention for it to be slow motion? Tell us what you think, and I'm sure I'll respond to you, even if it's been 3 years.
but yeah, during that he throws a trap down. The alien walks out the door again over whatever that thing that was glowing that they were scared of.
Yeah.
I don't even know. It was supposed to be like an alien trap. I don't know.
I don't know.
But he pulls his helmet off, and it's revealed he's some type of creature. He's got
Man
like
with
a
a
white
mask.
head.
It looks like this character from the cover.
He's like a lizard type person.
Sure.
I'd say.
It looks like a weird fucking skull mask. That's awful.
And then he says some line about this is for whoever the one that died in the beginning was. I don't remember.
Yeah.
And he Ghostbusters that fool. Sucks him right in that trap.
Yep. Flash is gone. He's in the trap. And then
Those special effects, remember they come out and they're like curly, they're like wee.
all right. And then what happens? What awesome thing happens after that?
A model spaceship lands.
Yes, with the dumbest fucking like label applied to the body of it. It's a gold label. It's like curling and peeling off. It's perfect.
Oh yeah. Before that, the girl's like, "There's another one." He pulls his gun. I was like, "Nah, it's my employer."
That was great.
And
But
so
then
a guy in a suit with glasses on, who apparently
his boss came on the ship, and his boss's boss came on the ship. That is the other guy's glasses.
he didn't like that one bit.
Nope.
And he's gonna release the alien, but he gets shot. So the girl awkwardly walks over with nobody paying attention and pushes the button, and he pops out and he starts choking the boss's boss.
Yep. And then throws him, and then
He's choking two people. He throws one, drops a grenade on that guy, blows him up, throws the dude with the suit down.
Yeah, the boss's boss, and then
he just sort of stands there awkwardly.
He throws him away and then goes after the other guy, and then
and then the boss's boss pops up, and then for some reason those two just start shooting each other. Not the alien, but the two guys that came together. They just start shooting each other.
Roth is in the chat, and he says slow motion is what he thinks actually. So
I don't believe it one bit.
That's fine.
But yeah, so they're just blasting each other for no reason apparently.
Yep, because reasons.
And then I couldn't stop laughing at the scene because the cop is not dead from being shot. He makes his way over to his, assuming his friend. I guess that'd be the normal boss. And they're talking, and just in the background is the alien just standing there, just looking, just not doing anything.
Yep.
Because at this point, even though they were both shot equally amount of times, the boss, and the man in the suit is dead. And then that guy says something and dies. And then he just stands up and walks up to the alien. He's like, take the ship if you want. The alien's like,
free to go. Get out. And then Jack chills there on Earth, I guess. With the chick.
With his potential college and or high school woman.
Happy ending for all.
If she's college age, then it's a happy ending. If she's high school, then it's a little weird.
A little creepy, yeah.
Unless she's like 18, maybe a senior.
Even then, I think it's illegal until they graduate. Like, legally speaking. Like, I'm pretty sure you can't be in high school still while, like, doing porn, for example. I think you have to graduate first, even though you're 18.
And that would also be grade 12 in Canada, not a senior.
That's true. That'd be grade 12. I'm a grade 12, huh?
Which they messed up in the new Kevin Smith movie.
I'm sorry?
And the new Kevin Smith movie, Yoga Hosers. Have you seen the trailer?
No, but we got to watch that for the show. And we got to do Tusk, and we should do the other one, too. We should do all three movies in that series.
I just want to point out she says senior and sophomore in it, and that's not
Moose Jaws.
correct.
That's the other one. Well, yeah, that's true. You know, it's Kevin Smith. He's basically an American at this point. He hasn't been Canadian for like 15 years.
He's never been Canadian.
Oh, that's right. He only went to school for Canada.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Jersey. Anyways, back to the movie.
Sorry. Yeah. Oops. Well, that's gonna get cut out of the podcast, hopefully.
Nah.
Nah. All right. So, what did you think? What was your favorite part? Did you have a favorite part?
I don't know.
For me,
I like that everyone in it was slightly heavy.
everyone was fat. That's what you like? Everyone was fat? Oh.
Yes.
Oh, my favorite part is the out of nowhere lightsaber battle where clearly the fucking Phobe would have cut his own legs off with his own lightsaber.
He fell on it.
Yeah. Rolled over his own lightsaber blade.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which were clearly like just flashlights.
Yeah, they're just flashlights. Yeah.
And they obviously redid those effects.
Yeah, there's some. It looks like most of the effects were redone. I'm pretty sure the ship blasting off wasn't a new effect, but everything else seemed like it was new. I think.
Kind of want to see the original effects.
I kind of wanted to too. They're probably in here in deleted scenes or whatever. Original effect shots from 1995 broadcast version.
Nice.
Yeah. Pretty cool. I almost want them to release this on Blu-ray, and then I want them to release both versions, the original and the 95 and the 2016 15 version.
And a George Lucas cut.
Yeah, and there's also apparently a feature length. Her other feature length movie, Back in Black, is on here, which I haven't watched yet. So this actually already has 2 movies on it. I really like this film. Did you like it at all?
It was all right. I mean,
would you
there's
recommend
just
it?
a lot of. I'd watch I Come in Peace over this.
You know, maybe we should pair this with I Come in Peace. We have I Come in Peace recorded, right?
Yes.
It wasn't paired with anything else, right?
Not yet.
Then there we go. It's paired with this now.
It's kind of the same story.
It is really, actually. You know, actually, wait. Did
Minus
we do?
the drug collecting.
Hold on a second. Did we
I
do
don't
Without
know.
Warning?
Man.
Did we do Without Warning?
We talked about it, yeah.
We didn't do that for the show, right?
Yeah, we did.
No, then it should be paired with Without Warning. They're literally the same story. So yeah, Without Warning, that should be paired up. Yeah. But yeah, you should totally watch I Come in Peace though for Phobe. But I really like Phobe. I think it's worth picking up.
I don't know about buying it.
I think it's worth it. You got lots of special features and you get 2 films for this one price. So
It seems more like something you'd stumble across on YouTube and watch it while you're eating.
Oh god. I'm a big fan of this film. It's staying in the collection and yeah. I recommend it. Skin Slip approved.
There's quite a few dull moments though.
Yeah, I agree.
Overall,
I
it was
agree.
alright.
Oh, we've seen duller movies though.
It's true. We've seen some that we just talked over because it was so boring, and then we couldn't really remember anything.
Yeah, if you go back through our episode list, anything that was only 10 minutes long of us talking is pretty boring, probably. Because that's generally what happens. We'd be like, I don't remember what happened. Well, just bullshit for 10 minutes. Okay. And that's it. So yeah, what are we watching next week?
Hopefully, we're gonna watch Throwback, a Australian Yowie movie, aka Bigfoot.
Well, let me see here.
If not, something else with Bigfoot in it.
Yeah.
We'll squeeze one more Bigfoot movie in this year.
So what's gonna happen is we've got that Bigfoot, and then for the live schedule, we've got after that Bigfoot movie, whatever happens, he's probably gonna be Throwback. But just in case I can't get a copy of it, we'll do one of the other ones we have in our. We have a couple each in our own collections. So, and after that, we're doing the 5 Silent Night, Deadly Night movies. So that'll be interesting. So that's our Christmas plans for anybody who wants to get ahead on the ball on that. So, yeah, Throwback next week. Psychotronic Coast to Coast.
Has someone from Mad Max in it.
Woo!
Vernon Wells.
Ooh, Vernon Wells, really? Wait a
Yep.
minute. What did I just watch with Vernon Wells? I just watched something with Vernon Wells. Let me look. Vernon Wells.
Says it's a good old fashioned monster flick.
He was, by the
I've
way, he's in
enjoyed that.
Road Warrior also. And Inner Space and Commando and Weird Science. What the fuck? He is in, like, there's like 15 movies on here. He's got 15 movies completed and unreleased. What the fuck? Wow.
It says it's a prime example of the new wave of Australian genre flicks.
What did we just watch with him in it? Oh my goodness. This is going to bother me.
Although I will say this cover almost looks more like Jim Carrey's Grinch up in the corner.
It looks pretty bad. Is that the World's End I think it is? Nope. It's a different World's End. Oh, he's in Green Street Hooligans 2. A movie that didn't need a sequel. I'm gonna find this fucking movie real quick.
Shit, man. Alternate ending.
Oh yeah, we need that. Jesus Christ. I feel like we watched it on the show too.
What, movie with him in it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know him if you showed me a picture of him, to be honest.
I know, I'm looking through IMDb right now. He's in Space Truckers. Oh shit, we gotta watch that. He's in a movie called Dickwad as Biker from Hell. There's a movie called Manosaurus. Holy shit. Oh god.
So what do you think next year? Should we dedicate a month to a single actor and or director?
That might be an idea. Do you have something in mind?
No, it just randomly came to me.
Yeah, I don't know what. I don't see anything in particular that we'd watched, but I am willing to bet that we've done one of those movies, and if we haven't, we will, because Vernon Wells is he's done a lot of movies. All right, so there you go. That's it for this episode, and we'll see you next time, folks. Peace.